Why? Number one, these people are watching what's happening, or not happening, I should say, in Washington, D.C. They're watching our elected officials leave these loopholes wide open. And number two, they've gotten word from other people who have come into this country that once they're in, that they're given a notice to appear and then see you later. This is immigration whack-a-mole.
Well, it is, and this caravan, so-called, of migrants, what a choice of words, aspiring illegal aliens. This caravan is decades in the making. For decades, both political parties bear the responsibility for not securing the border, not building the wall, not providing enough ICE agents so that when people fail to show for hearings, there's anyone to look for them. They play a game of hide and seek. They hide. Nobody seeks. But meanwhile, look at the situation in Latin America right now, Graham. We have concerns, and there have been a series of hearings about how Iran and Hezbollah, a terrorist organization they sponsor, have been operating throughout Latin America, working with the drug cartels and human traffickers to bring narcotics into the United States on a large scale to fund their operations, and lots of people, which is also lucrative, but also provides the opportunity for sleeper agents to enter the United States. And the backdrop, of course, for all of this, the trial of El Chapo Guzman in New York, where the reach of the Mexican drug cartels is so strong that the names and identities of the jurors is being kept secret for fear that Mexican hitmen will kill these jurors right here in Brooklyn, New York. Think about this kind of anarchy and danger this imposes to national security and public safety.
I'm glad you brought up the point about these terrorist forces south of our border, because people in the mainstream media and the Democrats, they laugh at Donald Trump when he says that there are elements down there. There are elements down there, and they could easily be intertwined in the so-called caravan. We got it backwards, Michael, in that we have this system where we catch people, we give them a notice to appear and release them, and we hope and we pray that they come into court. This is like the TSA searching and doing their screening process after the plane lands. It's absolutely backwards, but you wrote a piece that talks about not just sanctuary cities. Now you're calling our entire nation, unfortunately, a sanctuary nation, because it's impossible to police all of this.
That's right. The article, by the way, was for The Social Contract. I hope your viewers will check it out. I've also been writing about the Caravan for Front Page Magazine. Look, we have a legal system for entering the United States, and it's not claiming political asylum, even though the law does provide that relief for people who are truly at risk. Aliens are supposed to apply for visas to enter the United States. How did this entire discussion about visas go out the window? And, you know, if you look at the 9/11 Commission report, and I provided testimony to the 9/11 Commission, I also have arrested and investigated terrorists in the United States. The Commission found, first and foremost, 9/11 was a direct result of multiple failures of the immigration system, and they identify border security as a critical element for national security and efforts to protect America and Americans from terrorists. You would never know it, though, to listen to the rhetoric and nonsense being spewed by the journalists and, unfortunately, by too many politicians from both political parties, because to them, immigration's become a delivery system.
Yes.
It delivers an unlimited supply of cheap labor and clients for immigration lawyers, and how many politicians are attorneys, Graham?
And in votes. You're forgetting votes, Michael. That may be the most important.
And votes, and votes, and students, and tourists, yes.
Yeah,
it's a delivery system.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's a delivery system for the Democrats, and they're out there saying it's just a caravan, like it's some sort of carnival that's headed toward our border, when it's filled with people that we don't know, we haven't approved. And as I said, the system is backwards. It's my belief that this caravan, one way or another publicly, it's got to be rebuked, it's got to be repelled. Yet, as I say this, I realize that our system is allowing these people in. But publicly, Michael, this thing has to be repelled. Otherwise, what kind of precedence does this set? What kind of message does it send?
Well, and you know, you're right. My dad said that I would teach people how they should treat me by demonstrating what I'm willing to accept. If they get away with this, we have effectively given up control of our borders, and that's the end of national security and public safety on a scale that I don't even want to imagine.
Yeah, no, I think we've effectively given up our entire immigration system. It's bad enough with Paul Ryan in a leadership position. Just wait until Nancy Pelosi takes the gavel, because these loopholes are never going to close under her tutelage. Michael, thanks.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.